Everybody. We are here for another episode of The Cousins. Jackie is in the building. Why does your shirt say dump me? Okay. So we got lots to talk about today. Hold on, I'm getting a video call from the people. Who is this? Girl, we finna be live. What's up? Shante.
Oh, I'm over here talking the whole time, and I'm on mute.
Yeah, you muted yourself.
Yeah, I already knew.
Girl, we on our chat on our video. So I'm gonna call you back. I'll call you back. I can't. I'm in the middle of a show. Girl, I can't. I'm in the middle of a show. That's your cousin. What's up, Jackie?
Hello, I'm sorry. I thought I was live. I mean, are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Okay, so I thought I was I was talking.
Is she calling back?
I was talking, but I was muted. So, shirt says dump me.
Let go. Thank you.
Yes. So this is an Odd Rod shirt.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I still support my friend even from afar. He is in Jackson. Well, he was in Jacksonville. I think he's in Alabama right now, doing his thing. I think he went back to school. Honestly, I'm gonna have to call him this week. Touch bases.
Shout out to Odd Rod. Y'all check him out. He's a poet, right?
He does have YouTube channel. Odd Rod. It's so much. That's like a really, 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 really good friend of mine, for real. Yeah, like that's my boy. We could have conversations about any and everything.
That's what I like to hear. Girl,
Yeah,
so did you watch any of what did you do the homework?
So I watched one. I got through one episode of that SWV Xcape thing. I've been trying to get back into it, but your girl is in school, and this course is kicking my ass.
What's going on? What you in school for?
It's called Sling Load Certification course. Sling Load Inspector Certification. It's to inspect the sling loads and stuff. Yeah, but yes, it's a lot. It's a lot in 1 week. A lot. So yes, and right now. Whoop the whoop. Right now, I'm waiting for your sister to come back. Well, to come to the house. I sent her to Food Lion to go get me some cheese because I'm trying to do today Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Trying to talk on Tuesday?
I'm doing quesadillas. But she's slowing my roll. The only quesadillas that I got done right now is mommy's because mommy only does chicken and cheese. That's it. So everybody else has still got to be done.
Everybody else waiting on her to eat. Waiting to eat.
Everybody else is waiting. They can't wait to eat yet because their food not done. I'm waiting on cheese.
Which sister did you send over?
Brandy.
Child, you ain't gonna get that cheese till tomorrow.
Listen, I ain't nobody got time to be dealing with her. She need to come on now. Dion said, I bought you a quesadilla maker and you only used it once. So I had to use it.
You know what? We have a quesadilla maker too. Guess how many times we've used it?
How many?
Once.
Yeah, see? We used it. No, I think this might be 3 times, honestly. Because we used it the day that we got it. I made quesadillas that night. And then I think I made quesadillas again But it's I probably have had it for like 6 to 7 months.
And
Yeah,
ain't touched it. Listen, barely touched it.
and I
Girl, we got our
probably
quesadilla maker for years. Years.
oh no, see, I'm not. But your sister about to get it, okay? She about to make me have to go to the old school, and I don't want to go to the old school quesadilla maker. I mean, I want to go to the skillet. I get it, I understand it, but ain't nobody got time. Is this her
Especially
pulling
when
up?
you
Because I'm
got the
about to
quesadilla maker right at the house.
listen. Exactly. But I need the cheese. The cheese
The
is what's
cheese
gonna
is
make
what's
it
going
all.
that's what's gonna make the quesadilla the
It's gonna
quesadilla. I
make it.
understand.
And the only person that can eat their food right now is mommy. But I ain't even told her that. I left her sleep on the couch.
Mom sleep on the couch?
Yes,
Why am I
she's
not shocked?
knocked on the couch. So I don't think she even gonna be on here.
Cece was on earlier.
Cece
Before,
said she got a call back. I think she about to leave work.
she was at home.
Or I don't know. Maybe I'm just making some stuff up.
You was, and that's
I
okay.
I was trying. You know how you try to cover for people. It sometimes don't work out for you, but it's okay because
But
life
it's
goes.
okay. It happens. I understood.
Your sister is
What is she doing? See, God blocked it. You finna tell on Cece, Brandy. God said no. Don't do that to
I
her.
didn't I didn't hear you.
I said God blocked it because you was finna tell on Brandy.
She taking her time. Ain't nobody got time for this. I gotta go to sleep,
What time you gotta go to work in the morning?
so I gotta send a message out. You know how like
Why is this thing acting up?
on head, but I know that. So we have the where I'm at. We gotta drive too, right? So we gotta drive to pick up the trainees, take the trainees to the schoolhouse, and that's what we got to do or whatever. Cool. Well, I know that we have an instructor that he is on bus driver duty this week. They also just put him on PT test duty this morning, today, well tomorrow at 04:30 in the morning. So he already got to get up earlier than everybody else because he got to be there to pick up the soldiers to take the soldiers. So yes, I'm just trying to see if I need some if there is some help that is needed, I guess. But I'm trying to get my dinner done first.
And you can't get your dinner done till your sister get home. How long ago did you send out? I
Yeah.
have to go get it.
I called her at 6 something.
Where? Oh
I
wait, was
did.
she still at work?
It had to be like 6:30. No, she was right up the street. That's what's so crazy. Literally right up the street. I could leave my house and be up at this store, this grocery store, before a full song goes off. That's how close I am. But for some reason, this girl was a block ahead of that. But her butt ain't came back here yet. And it's been over 30 minutes.
Did you check on her, make sure she alright?
Listen, you should be good. It should take you 20 minutes. If 20. Because you hadn't even passed the grocery store yet. So you was closer to the grocery store than I would have been if I was leaving my house.
But it is, you know what? It is rush hour time. You know
She
what I'm
was
saying?
already here. I don't want to hear it. Remember I said yes, that cover up, covering for somebody, it's not gonna work on this one. It's not gonna work.
So you said you watched a little bit of. You got to watch one episode, so you got to watch the important part, the $30,000.
So yes, I saw the end of the $30,000. I saw I saw the what was it? The meeting, is that what she called it? She said,
Yeah.
let's just go at this meeting. And she pulled out the text messages, the receipts, and it just seemed a lot. Just
So
me looking at that one episode, it don't, to me, I could understand if it was like a far fetch. It don't seem that much of a far fetch if that's his number and she's sitting there acting dumb as if she dumbfounded. But the text message says, I showed my wife. So I don't know.
So let me ask you this. So you may have missed. I think you watched the most recent episode, which is what I was watching before we jumped on. So I didn't
I have
finish it.
no, I haven't watched any of it. The only episode I watched was the very first one.
So let me ask you this, and I think this is an interesting conversation because they are sisters, and family is very, huh?
I thought this was her. It's not her.
Oh. You know what I'm saying? They are sisters, and family is very important. And there's a lot of things that I would let slide when it comes to family.
All right, say it one more time.
So there's a lot of things I would let slide when it comes to family because family is important. But if you found out that Brandy stole $30,000 from you, they go Shell. Hey, Shell.
Hey.
So we talk about this Xcape thing, and have you watched any of this episode show?
That's a solid no on that one.
So essentially, what happened is where we was getting to was Tamika Scott said that Latasha and her husband stole $30,000 from her, and it's essentially proven to be true. Latasha's still denying it, but the receipts and everything come out and saying that it's true that she took that money. Now, I was saying that I would let a lot of things go for family. You know what I mean? Like, we family. I'm gonna let a lot of stuff go. I don't know if I would let go of $30,000.
Nope.
Like, because they told her the only way that she was going to get that money back is if she prosecuted, if she pressed charges. I might have to press charges on that one.
Yeah. Are you live?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I
Hey, Jackie.
I thought I had hung up because I had to call your sister. Was your sister called? The call wasn't on live, was
The
it?
call wasn't on the live. You was just gone for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, do you think that it was a smart idea for her to not press charges? Because to me, I
Well,
feel
I don't
like,
know. I mean, I guess I don't know the background of the story. I mean, it could be a good reason why you said stole. Now, was it really physically stole, or did they give her? Did she give them the money and they never gave it back? What happened? What is the background to
so
it?
the background is, Tiny's mom set them all up for this place that gives them, that basically handles their residual payments, handles anytime like the song is played or something like that, they get money. She signed each of the girls up and had their addresses. And at the time, Tamika was living in New York. Well, she told everybody that she was doing it and that she had set it up. Well, Tamika never got any checks. So as they were doing the digging in, come to find out that all of Tamika's checks was going to their mama's house.
Oh wow!
And the checks had been cashed. So when they pulled up the canceled checks, they were signed. They had Tamika's signature forged on them, and they were going to Tasha's husband's account.
Oh wow!
And it was something like $30,000. And so when they when she finally said something about it, because apparently this was like 9 years ago. Their mom said she didn't do that. Something was wrong. That somebody got something wrong. They didn't do that. She didn't do that. Well, now come to find out, all these years later, that is what happened. And
Yeah,
so,
maybe it should have went to court. Uh, because there ain't no sense in going back and forth about it if she's not gonna bow down and pay it. So maybe the court thing had to happen
yeah,
in order for her to get her money.
and she was like, and to Latasha was like, "We're sisters. We should be above all that. Like, we shouldn't have to do all that."
Okay, and
But
Tasha, wait a minute, let me make sure I'm understanding who Tasha is.
But
Tasha is the one that
so did
stole the
was
money,
she
or is she
saying
the one? So
her mom?
okay, so she wanted to have a come to Jesus moment after she done stole money.
right,
She trying to,
I
okay,
can't hear.
cancel all of that.
You
Ain't
gotta
nobody
hear
trying to
me.
hear none of that. Boo. You are wrong, okay, and it's not the time right now for you to try to discuss how things should be going, okay,
right.
because your stuff is all the way wrong, okay, you're not making sense.
Now she's still maintaining that she didn't take this girl money, but you know,
Okay, so
she
get the husband. We
she's
know
like,
for
I didn't
sure
take
it
her
went in
money.
there.
Now my thing is, listen, somebody got the money. The $30,000 is gone.
Right, so we all know that so it is found that the money did go, I mean, the checks did go through the husband's bank with a
Right,
forged signature. That right there is enough. That's all we need. In the court of law, that's all. I mean, who else is going to do that other than one of them two or both?
right. And so what they
Yeah.
really thinking is, so like the big thing is does the mama have something to do with it? Because it went to the mama's house, and the mom is adamant that Tasha didn't take that money, and you just being, I don't know why you're spreading all
So when
this.
she was having her come to Jesus moment, what handing her money as she was having it? Like we should get that.
What you say, Jack?
Her phone breaking. Hey, What y'all talking about?
The SWV and
I
Xcape.
missed it.
Oh, I
I can't.
figured that out.
It's breaking up.
I just feel like, what I'm saying, you know, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all with all my heart. But if you take $30,000 from me, you going to jail.
Either you going to jail or I'm going to jail. One of the two.
One of us ain't gonna make it. Because you took, like, that's a lot of, you take $30 from me and we gonna have a problem. But for 30,000,
Yeah, that's a bit much.
like it's and the mama was like, you know, like Top was like, this ain't something that you bring up on television and blah 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 blah. But this apparently happened in 2009. So you mean to tell me from 2009 to 2023, I have been covering for you, and I ain't saying nothing. I let it go, but y'all pushed me because Tamika even said I would have never said anything about it. I would have left it alone, but they pushed me to the point where they pissed me off, and I just said it.
What?
But even to that extent though, you could have given me my money back,
Right.
and I ain't seen nothing come back yet.
And then come to find out that like Tasha got a deal with Motown Gospel. The deal was originally supposed to be for both of the sisters, and Tasha cut her out of the deal, allegedly.
Also, she just cutting her out of all types of funds.
And then you telling me, but we family, we supposed to be past all this.
Mm-mm.
So I love
I
family. Look,
don't know.
I love my family, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there are, just because we family don't mean that you get to treat somebody any old kind of way. And
I couldn't hear.
What she say? Hi, mommy.
It's fine. It's not.
Mom is over it. I can tell. Why is everybody muted?
What y'all got? Cricket phones or something? Nobody phone work in that damn house.
Right.
It could be it just could be that the service is crazy in there.
Service in that house playing, that'd be great.
Right.
And there go Cece's back.
Did you hear about what's going on in Maryland with the Larry Hogan's ex something? I forgot what it is.
No, what's going on?
Oh man, I can't really explain it, man. You would have to look it up real quick, but it's crazy. Like they was looking for him. I think they supposed to have shot and killed him. Like Larry Hogan was the governor of Maryland for a long time.
Right, you thought they tried to kill Larry Hogan?
No. It was like his uh I forgot the name of what he is to him, but you'll have to look it up real quick. But it was going on for weeks. The FBI was looking for him. They was all doing raids in people's houses and had a $200,000 award out for him. It's just crazy.
Hold on, let me look. Um,
Yes, Ma, you are probably on mute.
For Larry Hogan?
Well, not him, but somebody who was in his
Connected
office
to
or something. Yeah. I guess they had some fraud or something. And FBI was looking for
for Governor Larry Hogan's ex-chief of staff.
His former chief of staff, Roy McGrath?
Yeah.
Yeah, the FBI was looking for him. I think they shot and killed him, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang.
I don't think he was shot and killed.
Crazy there.
They said former top aide to Maryland governor dead after manhunt.
What?
Oh, well, I didn't see that part. Maybe they killed him.
Yeah, I think he had like some fraud charges, and I'm like, damn, they do this now? He ain't even in office no more.
Speaking of people not in office no more, but they going down. So Trump got indicted.
Did you hear his charges?
No, I didn't get to watch it.
Man, he not going to jail. I keep telling y'all this. He gonna get indicted, and then they just gonna sweep it under the rug.
Wait, what was his charges? Because depending on his charges,
I mean, most of his charges, whatever they are really one that could possibly be a felony or something.
Listen, my thing with the Trump thing, what does it come from? All the stuff that when they ran up in the house.
Some of
this is separate from that.
It's the Stormy Daniels thing. He's got like I think it's supposed to be like 30 or something, but that's what they're saying. I didn't get the chance to really what part, but
well, I'm gonna take a look. I don't like not having my beard.
You don't like what?
Not having my beard.
Yeah, it's a bad year for politicians, apparently, huh?
Listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, they talking about it on CNN, the indictment of Donald Trump.
34 felony counts.
Whoa, did you say felony?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Trump about to speak after facing 34 felony charges.
Now that's different. Now they was talking misdemeanor. Now that's different. That's 34 felony charges. Whoa.
Listen, on CNN, all you see is all MAGA hats walking through the crowd.
It's some rough working
Sometimes it bees that way.
Wow. All felony? What are they? What are they exactly?
I'm looking for it.
I thought they were misdemeanors.
Hey, that would be crazy if he'd be the first president to ever go to prison.
Oh,
he made a $30,000 payment to a doorman.
Wow.
Wait, so the statement of facts released by the Manhattan District Attorney outlines a $30,000 payment in 2015 to the doorman who was attempting to sell a story that Trump fathered a child out of wedlock.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I don't know. Those are a lot of felonies. Hmm.
So then there's the Stormy Daniels and the Karen McDougal payments. Then we
But
have
but what's the felonies on it? Like, I mean, that just don't sound like that. Sound like personal business to me.
Now, I think it's because the way the money is it like this campaign financing.
it's kind of campaign finance stuff.
So basically, the money that was supposed to be for his campaign was being used as hush money. Mm-hmm.
I'm about to figure out what all the charges is.
Wow, that's shocking. I think
34 felony counts of falsifying business records. All right, here we go, Bloomberg. Yeah, Bloomberg, you're good for something. Let's get it all. I'm not paying you, hoes.
you got to pay for information. You can't just go on Google. Okay, can I just bring up something while we wait for this? When you used to go and get a physical at the doctor's office, didn't like at the physical, isn't that typically where you would tell the doctor like all your issues that you've been having? Because you only go there like once a year for that, right? You know what I mean? Like you get your regular stuff done, you know,
Right.
get your, you know what I'm saying, blood work or whatever. But then they ask you like if there's been any issues happening, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's not the way it is now. At least not in my doctor's office. It's just supposed to be a physical. They're required to. They only ask the questions that are the physical questions, and if there's any other issue, that's a whole nother appointment. I said, so this is a money thing because now that physicals are free, y'all gonna figure out a way to get money.
That's crazy.
So apparently he was charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree, which means that's 34 different charges of falsifying business records because he can't be charged for the same thing. Okay. So yeah, there's June. Oh shit! Excuse my language.
Well,
this indictment has each of the charges when they happened. February 14th, 2017. The second count is also February 14th. Then we have the fifth count, March 16th. Sixth count is March 17th. He was throwing money. March 17th.
How many you gave me?
Mute.
Eighth count is April 13th of 2017. Like, so they're basically every single check that he used is a separate count.
I got him in his chair.
You tell DJ to get it together.
And the mute button work on your phone, right?
DJ said y'all get it together.
We is together now. Wait a minute.
Yeah, tell him. Say y'all get it together.
No, you tell him to get it together. I don't want us to see. Let's talk about this for a second. You know, don't let it be one of us when we was crying if they was doing something. It'd be like, shut up. Now it's the grandbaby, and you want to be like, let him have it.
I have another question to ask.
Okay.
I already talked to Jason about this. But when you go,
This is the stuff that thing on the floor.
Mom.
I'm sorry.
Mute.
I can't.
Why can't you?
When you go to the DMV, right, to get like a duplicate identification card or a driver's license, right? Now, don't they give you
There's no such thing as a duplicate.
A replacement.
A replacement. Anyway, it's a replacement, which is basically you're gonna give you a duplicate of what you already have. But don't they put it on they put it on a piece of paper, correct? And on that piece of paper is basically like a picture of what your actual identification card or driver's license looks like, correct?
No,
No? What is
they
it?
just give you a piece of paper with your information on it.
Right.
That's it. It ain't got no picture or nothing on it.
Right, but it should have all your information on it, and it's good until you get.
Wait, say this again. It doesn't have a picture on it?
No,
Well, some of them that might.
no, they don't. They just give you a piece of paper. If you waiting on it to come in the mail, it don't have your picture on it. It just got your information on it. That way, if you get pulled over, you got to give the police this piece of paper.
Do they do that in DC?
Maryland. If you waiting on it to come in the mail, I think that's anywhere now. If you waiting on it to come in the mail, would you wait getting yours mailed to you?
No. We'll talk offline about the actual issue, but I'm just trying to feel like.
Your phone. You must be at Aunt Deborah's house.
No, I said I'm trying to figure out how it works in DC.
Either way, you only have those are only good for a specific amount of time.
All right. Okay. So let's say, for instance, that they only give you a piece of paper with no picture or whatever. Don't they typically say like when your license was issued and when it expires?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have to
Now that part, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, it will give you. It has to. It has to give you the issue date and the expiration date.
No, it don't. I don't think it do all that. I think it just tell. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I
Yeah.
want to say I think it just tells your information. I don't think it gives all that.
Yeah, but the information has to say that you actually have a driver's license, like when it was issued and all that kind of stuff. Like see, it's different because in Florida, if you lost it, they just issue it right there. You get a whole duplicate right there.
Yeah, a lot of states don't do that no more. It used to be able to just go in there and get it right there, but now sometimes I think you gotta wait for it to come in the mail.
Yeah, but when you're waiting for it to come in the mail, that's the thing. I'm just trying to do a bit of investigation, just because from when I remember doing it, the date issued is whatever my driver's license would be, but then like if there was then like it would say also like what date my driver's license would expire. Like it's not going to change, like that certain limit of time isn't going to change the expiration date that's under the driver's. You know, it says like your class D, then it'll say date issued and then the expiration date.
Well, if they changed it, it's probably because maybe you went through a physical, so it's like they're giving you a whole nother license. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you, let's say if yours before it expired next year, but now you had to get a new one, but you went through the eye exam and you passed it, they might just go ahead and just issue you the 5 or 7 years, whatever it is now, automatically instead of you having to come back next year and get a whole nother one.
Right.
They do that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll talk offline. I'll go more in detail.
Yeah, because now you got me interested.
I can't talk about it online. Start. Oh, it's not ready.
Did you do your passport shit?
No, I didn't.
Why?
Because we had like a situation at work and I couldn't make it.
Oh, see, you horse playing.
Not really. Mm-mm. Anyway, any more information?
Huh?
I don't know. Jason did something crazy. I don't know what the hell going on here.
What is happening?
I'm putting my dinner on now. Leave me alone.
Are we live? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what the fuck kind of live show is this?
What? Listen, everybody else be doing stuff.
Yeah, but you the host, nigga. We told you about your antics. Yo, make me Trump your ass and say you're fired.
Go ahead then. Go ahead.
Finally got a chance to use the grill today. That worked out good.
Oh yeah.
What you
Yeah.
make?
Just some hot dogs and hamburgers, trying to get the lamb in this grill, make sure everything with it. Don't work pretty good.
Yeah.
Then you gotta start off small, for you, make people fall in love with your cooking, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I wish I had this.
I'm like the grill master, you know what I'm talking
This next place.
No, I don't know that either.
about? Oh, it sounds like you just hating. It's fine.
What does this live go to? Is this on like Facebook or?
That's all
I
I
don't know. It used to be live on Facebook, but I don't know what Jason got going on there.
It is live on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh. Well, what the hell happened to everybody else? And Jason got two phones going or two things going. You said you cooking dinner?
Yeah, I was just doing it in the oven.
What you making?
What you making?
I was making salmon.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Thought you ain't like fish.
You walk.
This Negro.
You seem more of a half smoke guy to me.
Why are you this way?
I can't.
You
What's the weather been up there?
Say what?
What's the weather been up there?
It's nice out today. It was like 85 degrees.
Yeah, that's what we got going on here. I rode the motorcycle to work yesterday and got yelled at.
I had to call in today because my tire was flat.
Oh, so somebody don't like you. Maybe it's one of them fish eaters.
You just called in. Didn't you just start this?
How the hell was I gonna, what the hell was I going to do?
Uber.
Vic said change the tire.
So many ways to get to work now. Like
This nigga done called out and just got the damn job. You about to get fired.
do they have like a number like that you have like you get so many days?
I need you to get serious because what we don't want is for you to get appalled if you get fired.
But you know I will be.
Right. Then we gotta talk about that. Oh my God, I can't believe I got fired.
Again.
Right.
First of all, well, that's true. Not true. I'm about to say I've never been fired, but I guess I have been.
Yeah, you just did. What? You in denial.
They used to get fired all the time. Was in Florida. But
Who used to get fired in Florida all the time?
at the restaurant, but then you turn around and get hired back. Wasn't that
They spoiled him. See, that's the problem right there. They made him feel like he could get fired and get hired back, and that's not
You know
how it
what?
works.
He was entitled. He was white privileged. That's what that was.
Not white privileged.
Ruby Tuesdays?
No, it was Applebee's.
Oh, one of those.
They used to threaten to call my mama on me.
Grown ass man. They gonna call your mother.
Call her one time. I was like, I had one.
They called her multiple times on me.
Wow.
Sad.
Yes, it is.
I remember one time I got fired, so I walked home, and by the time I walked home, they was calling me talking about something. Did you learn your lesson? Then get back here.
What the hell are you getting fired for so many damn times at Applebee's?
So get back here though.
Because I had them. Because you know how my mouth is.
Don't we know?
Y'all know I be saying stuff and just be talking.
Uh-huh. Some of it you don't even mean. You just speaking out of anger.
Yeah.
You're such a diva.
Yeah. Oh, look, JR. Get into it.
Oh yeah, what's that?
What you mean, what's that?
I see a question mark. What's the rest of it? I see a. Oh, is that um Snoopy? The Charlie Brown?
No,
Oh, what the hell is it?
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, I couldn't really see it. I just seen a question mark and I seen a brick wall.
You go to the same nail salon. You get
Yeah,
the same person is doing it. Okay.
yeah.
And so now you look tall standing next to that refrigerator. It must be the camera must be on the other side of the building or something.
I thought I was 4'9", and I'm actually 4'10 and a half.
Oh, you
What?
got a midget refrigerator in there.
Wait, I thought you was 4'11".
No, I've not been 4'11" for quite some
She,
time. But
she's shrinking as she get older.
I'm 4'10". That's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
you must be in one of them Smurf apartments because everything looks tall right now.
Mm.
Like the Willy Wonka thing, you know how we walked in that room and everything got smaller.
Oh yeah, that door was real tiny.
Uh huh.
Mm.
I don't know why they let y'all do that. Hi, mommy. Can you hear us now?
Oh, she back again, huh?
Mom,
What?
didn't Ruby call you
What?
about Jason? Like, had to fire him?
Applebee's. How I used to get fired from Applebee's every week.
What?
How I used to get fired from Applebee's every week.
Yeah, he did.
I told you, white privilege. He was entitled. I'm surprised you're not a Trump supporter.
He get fired. They call me, tell me they gonna fire him. Then before he get home, he get hired back.
It's crazy.
Jason. What's his name? Quasi? What was his
Quada.
name?
Quada.
Yeah,
Jason, was
Quasi.
you sleeping with the manager?
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That sounds like
This is a
some fatal
scandal.
attraction
This
shit or
has
something
turned into
there.
a scandal.
Yeah. He got his mother roped into it.
First of
She
all,
pimping him out for Applebee's.
What Marie used to fire him too.
yeah, Marie used to fire me too.
Who?
Marie.
Yes, they did. They would call me. I knew when he was getting fired. They would call me and tell me they was gonna fire him and tell me why they was gonna fire him. I
Like that
tell
was
him
gonna
okay.
make a difference.
I tell him okay, and then he come back. I was like, "So you gonna look for another job?" He was like, "Wow, they done hired me back up in there."
That's a damn shame. Too bad the bar didn't do that. I guess they should have called your mother first, huh?
Right.
They did call me.
I'm talking
No,
about the
the
bar
bar.
where he just got fired from. They must ain't get the
Oh,
memo.
All you gotta do is call my mama.
Call my mama first, and then by the time I get home, I get hired back.
Listen, and it wasn't like mom was doing anything to try to keep my job. She'd be like, all right, then.
Hold on. Allegedly, she wasn't. We don't know because this sounds very suspicious.
no,
I mean,
it ain't no allegedly. He would call me on the phone and he would be like, "I'm going to fire your son," and I said, "Okay." He would tell me what Jason did, and I'm like, "Okay." And Jason would come home, and I'm like, "So I see you got fired." He was like, "Oh no, I'm still working." He would get
Damn
mad
shame.
at Jason, fire him, and then hire him back because he wanted
Right.
him to do something.
And when it came down to, I was never wrong when I got fired. He just was mad because I was right, which is why he hired me back.
Oh, so now you about to tell us everything you
Allegedly.
said is right. Nobody else is wrong.
Allegedly.
I didn't. No, those were not the words that I used. If you want to make those the words, that's on you.
Yeah, Jason got fired at least once a week. Sometimes he got fired twice a week.
Because he would try stuff. He would say stupid stuff. He would say stuff that don't make sense. And they knew, like they would try to get the girls to do stuff, and I would be like, they're not doing that.
mm.
They would be like, oh, your sister need to stay till 11. I'm like, no, she got school in the morning. And then they get cussed out. And then I get fired. And then they hire me back. They knew what it was.
Shoot.
I think I got fired more than once. I got fired, in quotes, more than once over Jackie and Brandy.
That is crazy.
Because they were trying to tell them, oh, well, y'all need to stay late. And one of them would come to me, and I would be like, let them go home. They got school in the morning.
So did you ever find out what the charges, what all the felonies was they was charging them with?
I literally just read them off.
Oh, did you? Oh, my bad. We was talking about you getting fired. I got excited.
Wait a minute, Jason. Please tell me you ain't get fired again.
No, I had to call into work today because I had my car. I had I got a flat tire. I was trying to leave. There was a nail in it, and I didn't.
I guess he live in the. You should have called Mona. She would have told you how to get there via Uber, black card, whatever the fuck. Mona, the only person I know with no car and gets everywhere in the United States.
Outside the United States too.
How you
Exactly.
gonna talk about me soon as I get on the call?
That's why. Listen, and that's exactly why I did it. That way we know you in the building.
All right, so now that we have.
Don't be worrying about what I do. I don't call out of work for stuff like that though.
We didn't say you call out where Jason had to call out, and he just got the damn job because his tire was flat.
Jason, why did you call out?
Because my tire was flat.
Y'all have Uber cabs?
See, told you.
I was gonna pay
Let
for
me tell
it.
you something. I grew up in the house with Audrey, Jean, and Ralph. You didn't call out of work for stuff like that.
Who gonna pay for it?
You work.
The one that's working.
Right.
Or your husband. You don't borrow money from him?
Or do you have a tire?
Do I have a what?
I mean, they got cabs, buses. What they call out of work.
Come on now. I ain't got Jason taking no bus. He too high diddy for that.
No shit like that.
I mean, I'm not taking the bus.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't take the bus
I
either. They
was
be
gonna
fighting this
say,
shit on the bus.
ain't none of y'all getting on no bus.
I ain't took the bus since I was a teenager. I take that back. I was taking it in the early 2000s.
Y'all can talk that stuff all you want to. Y'all know all of us know we ain't getting on no bus. If we don't have to.
I would get on.
I caught the bus in Mexico to Walmart.
You caught
You
the bus in
blended right in,
Mexico
didn't you?
for Walmart.
I did. I wanted the experience.
I don't need that kind of experience.
Hey, Mon, I just want you to know, you keep going out of these countries doing stupid shit like that. We ain't got no ransom money, so you sure. Fuck around if you want to get kidnapped. Talking about give us 10,000, we gonna say, well, I guess she Mexican now.
Get you, JR.
I'm gonna say arrivederci.
Yes, I caught
Not
the
dirty.
bus.
That's not even Spanish.
I ain't catch the
sir.
bus in Brazil.
I like the fact that he said a river dirty.
Arrivederci.
That's so dumb.
So,
I'm mad that you caught the bus to Walmart in Mexico for the experience.
Yeah, like she ain't catching it here at home. It's the same damn bus.
I mean, this was a long time ago, but this was like in the early 2000s. But
Did it feel
my-
different? That's I need to know. Did it feel any different than?
Well, the
than-
difference was that we got on the bus and the people I wasn't by myself. So the people was looking at us like their asses don't belong here. They was almost looking at us as like, why the hell are they on the bus? Where they going? Because this is before Airbnb and all of that. And so we got on the bus and we were talking, and the lady in the hotel told us how to catch the bus to the Walmart. So we was on the bus and we were talking and we were saying Walmart. And apparently they thought I was Mexican because they started talking to me in Spanish on how to get to Walmart.
Yeah, they do that to me all the time. They always tell me, you look like you from DR. I said, shit, I wish I knew Spanish.
I just said gracias. We got off the bus.
I don't know why you took three.
This conversation is. I can't believe y'all was out here just riding the bus all willy nilly in a foreign country.
Yeah, I caught the subway in Brazil and I caught the subway in London. The subway in London, that thing is nice.
Oh, better than American Subway.
What?
But see,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what scares me is when
For
you
what?
watch all these shows and they talk about all the bombings and shit, and it happens quite frequently. Not gonna say quite frequently, but too much. That's the shit that scared me about going out of a different country and catching the subway.
And usually the bombs be in the airport.
Nah, but if you ever watch like some of them shows on Netflix, they be in like
I want
train
you to
stations.
stop watching those shows.
Yeah, because they're gonna scare me to not leave America.
Right.
Listen. So now that we have a bunch of people on, I want to ask this question again.
Oh Lord. Yes, you're ugly. Oh, that wasn't the question. Sorry.
We know you're not ugly. Keep going.
Just why you never had nothing.
Your nails are cute though.
What happened?
So we was talking about earlier when we first got on. We was talking about the Xcape drama.
What is? Oh, I never watched that.
So I want to
Me
know.
neither.
So to give y'all just a quick rundown because we talked about it earlier. Quick rundown. Back in 2009, Tiny's mama set everybody up with this thing for them to get their residuals.
Oh, what? Did anybody watch it?
I watched it.
I saw a little bit of it the other day.
So to get their residuals, come to find out, like I said, long story short, Tasha had Tamika's checks sent to their mama's house where the checks were then cashed, endorsed, fraudulent signature, and endorsed and put into Tasha's husband's bank account.
What?
It is something like $30,000. Now, when Tamika found out about it, they told her the only way she could get her money back is if she prosecuted.
Yep.
Now, my question to y'all is, we are big on family.
I'm prosecuting. Where's my damn money?
I'm just gonna whip the dog shit out you every time I see you.
That's right.
I ain't gonna lie. We gonna fight out to my own site. If we in church, it's on. We rumbling in the pool pit. Fuck it.
Why did
like you said, we family? Why would you do that?
Well, and apparently, and I didn't get to say this earlier, but apparently, like Tasha, when the story came out on the television show, first Tasha's mama was like, she didn't take that money. They didn't take that. She didn't steal that money from you. Quit telling that story. And then she said, well, maybe Tasha needed it more than you did.
What?
Whose money?
All right. Well, let me say this. You know those reality shows are a lot of script.
Right.
So, and they stopped rolling the camera at certain parts where, to make it, exciting.
Well, the thing was, her mama was mad that Tasha, her mama was upset that Tamika even brought it up on the show.
But that'd be my thing. That's why I be sitting here with Siobhan and she be watching it, and I say this shit is so fake because it be shit like if you ever watch somebody and they talk about how their mother how the fuck all these celebrities' parents treated them so bad, and now they want to blast them on national TV. I be like, get the fuck out of here. You wasn't there. You let your ex-husband sleep with me. Just crazy shit. I'm like, come on now, it's too much.
That shit happens though.
But
it does happen, but what happens also is the way they do the camera, they do it so it makes it exciting. So you don't get the full story.
That's the editing.
Yeah.
It's just like the news, really.
Right.
Right. But I mean, here's the thing.
give
Like,
you the best sound
I'm a fan of the content. The way that I look at it is there is editing. But for the most part, now mind you, there's some that I think that they do a better job than others. But you really can't edit what somebody give.
I disagree.
Like I
That's the
can't.
only.
There's a
That's the
whole
only way that
script.
you can
There's a
edit it.
whole script.
Yeah, they did like
That's
this,
it.
how the story
That's
there. Ooh, at this part it looks like dun dun dun, and it's really just a duh.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the only way to edit is you say a whole bunch of stuff and then they can make it make sense to them. However they want to make the dynamic of the story, they can by little tidbits of the conversation. That's
Just
how it
like
goes.
right, just like the newspaper. They give you what they think we want to hear. And all it is black telenovela.
That really is what it is. But like to me, I
I
think
like
to me,
telenovela better.
I think the thing that gets for me, like with this particular story, is because they talk like and they talk about how important family is to them. Like you're not gonna get me. Like I'm sorry, I'm taking $30,000. You're going to jail.
I don't know if I'm gonna go to jail.
You're going to jail, and I'm going to brunch.
Yeah. I'm suing.
I ain't gonna call the police, but I'm definitely gonna whip the dog shit out you. But you know, you technically, well, you probably wouldn't go to. They probably wouldn't even go to jail. What they probably really do is make you take them like claims court, and then you just have to sue them.
Yeah.
Well, no,
So
that's
that's all of it. You probably wouldn't go to jail. They would just.
No tampering with mail is a felony.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might try that, but you know, I don't know. If anything, they might tell them, you know, they'll probably try to go for the sewer thing first. That way you try to get your money back.
You can
Because
try.
like even if you tell the police they can't just go lock the girl up. They would tell you, or you actually would have to go to court and file a claim.
No,
you know,
you can go to police and file charges.
no, you can't. They would tell you would have to go to the courts yourself.
But just because court don't mean that you're gonna get your money. You can still win the case. It's a civil suit. So.
Yeah. But it's on file.
Right.
Right, but no, that's mail fraud. It'd be one thing if she took the checks out of like.
Well, that ain't really mail fraud because they always going to the same house. That would be more like just theft.
When you open somebody else's mail,
it's in the same house. That's disputable.
It was when they were all living together?
No, they weren't all living together.
It was going to the mother house.
Address.
Oh.
They changed the address from Tamika's house in New York to the house that they was living in because Tasha was living with her mama in Atlanta. So they got the address changed to the house in Atlanta.
She should have with their mother too.
Like was it perfect?
Dang, jail.
Was it? Did they get the address change or the change per? You know, what the change? Forget it. I can't out.
Yeah, I thought you was. At first, I thought it was your phone. Then I realized you was just stuttering.
I can't get it out. Purposefully, like did they?
What you need somebody to pat you on your back?
No, I got it. Purposefully for the checks, or did like they move and they just did an address change and the checks ended up going there and then they put it in their check? Like
no, they did it purposely.
Oh, that's yeah.
And another reason probably why they actually couldn't arrest her, depending on how long ago it was, statute of limitations could have ran out too.
Yeah, it's not out yet because they had actually said during the initial argument because Tamika wasn't going to say something, and Tasha said something smart to her, and she was like, "Oh, we can do this because you can go to jail today."
So so that's why they talked about it because it made for good TV and the statute of limitations is gone. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not out. The statute of limitations is not out.
Oh, okay.
It still made.
How do you know that?
Because they was talking about it on the show. That the statute of limitations is not out. But I'm gonna look for you. Hold on. Limitations on mail fraud.
Now you have to look at in that state.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
Yeah, you been watching Snowfall?
Say what?
Have you been watching Snowfall?
You know it. Goddamn Jerome that got killed.
I know.
I'm sorry, you ain't watched it?
Oh, Teacher Boy had a scrap Jerome.
MF one.
The BMF?
Yeah, I watched BMF too.
The only thing I watched was what the homegirl Young Miami on there being a terrible actress.
Oh yeah, she was horrible.
Hold on, which one was Young Miami? That was the stripper, right?
No, she was the one who played the friend's wife that got killed. Remember when he came in there to tell her he was gone, and her very whack theatrical.
Wait, when she was like, "Go get him."
Wait, which BMF are y'all talking about?
BMF.
BMF the series.
Okay. That's the
You
one
don't have.
that's got Big Meech's son in it.
Yeah, you don't have cable.
I don't have cable. I watched the documentary of BMF.
Yeah, but you gotta watch the series. The series is good as shit.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
It depends. Like for us, Jason, we remember that time. Like it's based on a true story.
Right.
You know, he got arrested. He went to jail in '92. That was the year I had my.
No.
That's what they said. '92.
I mean, I think he got locked up like for something, but that ain't originally. That ain't what got him all this time. He got all this time now in like 05 or something like that.
I thought that's what I thought. The initial arrest though was in '92. No,
that was in 05. The 92 arrest some arrest back then was just like he might have caught with drugs, but he might have got a year or two and came home. The one that got him all the time now is the one from like 2005.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought he was arrested in '92.
Mother was leaking and talking on the phone.
Well, it wasn't even really him. It was more of his brother.
Yeah.
How was Monique
And he was
doing
supposed
in
to
this
be a
show?
smart one.
Oh, Monique was good. She did all right. I don't think she's gonna be on no more though.
Who?
Monique.
Yeah, she was good. I mean, she is an Oscar award-winning.
Oh, I think Dad and Dion been tearing that show up.
What?
Like they've been.
You know what we call ourselves trying to catch back up on because we stopped watching it? Power Book 2.
Oh yeah.
I didn't catch none of last season.
It doesn't hold me like the original Power. It's starting to get so you remember like in the original Power, the first couple of seasons was kind of realistic, then it started getting unrealistic. And that's what's going on now in Power Book 2. It started to be unrealistic. And
but
so forced.
Now what get to is Mary J. Blige and her kids on the show Power Book 2. Like, they wild.
All of her kids?
Well, you got the one that's gay who want to take over the family business, but they think he's a little too soft. Then you got the other son who just crazy, kill anybody, he don't care.
Yeah, he a hothead.
Yeah, but we didn't watch none of the last season, so we called ourselves trying to catch up this season. We was like, who the fuck is this person and what happened? Because we didn't know what the fuck happened from last season. Because after they got Tosh out of jail on the second season, I kind of stopped watching because I said, this shit been getting out of hand. There's no way this little boy can keep getting in this much fucking trouble.
I love that you said this is the that's the line.
Not only that, but how about you making all this money, but you still running around? I mean, granted, it is New York, so it's easier to catch. It's better to catch people go on the subway. He didn't drive around New York, but where his school is like in a suburb of New York.
Yeah, I think it is because he go to school with the white people.
Yeah, so.
But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. So when you watch the last week's, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. So the Mary J. Blige's daughter was in school, and she's supposed to be in school, I guess, thinking like she broke, but her family's selling all these drugs. So she would go to one of the those student aid things, and the guy said, "You can't afford books, but you can afford a Balenciaga book bag."
Right.
So when I showed Siobhan, the bag was like $1,200. I said, "That's
right. Sell that bag." Sure.
Yeah. And you in school, Balenciaga.
She explained that. She was like, she doing that on her own.
Yeah.
But now wanted to go to school.
Exactly. But Mary J. Blige didn't even want her to go.
Right. What kind of mother don't want that kid to go to college?
Because she wanted her to be in the drug game, which is stupid. Because you should want your kids to still get the education, because then they could probably help your drug game better with knowledge of shit. You know
Like
how to.
like how Tariq and them are doing selling drugs by using coffee and Bitcoin.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Coffee and Bitcoin?
Yeah, Joe,
Yeah.
you gotta watch the show, man.
So what they did is they started this coffee business, right? And they put the cup in the bottom of the cup. They bought these hollowed out cups, so that you put the coke in the bottom of the cup.
Yeah, it's got a false bottom.
Right. So they created an app where you order coffee and they bring you coffee, and then they work with this other company where they have to buy the Bitcoin in order to buy the coffee, so it doesn't track back to them. It's actually pretty smart.
So they just teaching people how to get in the drug game.
No, hold on. You can't do that shit in real life. Don't let that shit fool you.
Right. So
That's TV.
some ain't gonna try.
Nah, you'll be a fool, because Bitcoin and stuff always still could be traced some kind of way if they really want to deep dive into how the fuck you was doing shit. Eventually, you're gonna have to get the money some kind of way. That's how they look at it. You ain't gonna just be able to just think you're gonna let this shit sit in Bitcoin
Right, but
forever and
what
not
they
try
do
to get
is
it.
they just purchase stuff with Bitcoin.
Yeah, but then wherever you purchase something and it go, somebody be there waiting on you to pick that shit up. That's how they get
I'm
you. They
trying
got
to figure out how they're gonna sell these guns using Bitcoin.
oh yeah.
This sounds complicated.
It's not. I mean, if you ain't watched it, you wouldn't understand. But I'm waiting on Power Book Force with Tommy to come back out. I don't even know what's going on with that one.
Well,
How many
because
books is there now?
that was
Jesus.
unrealistic too. Even though
Yeah,
I
he was
love this Tommy though, I love his
yeah, they was getting in gunfight after gunfight.
How
like
many
there's
books
no
is there
way they
now?
gonna let him come to Chicago and take over like that. That's unrealistic.
Yeah.
First of all, you got all them gangs there, and then you dealing with the Irish mob. Come on now.
Listen, and the Irish mob don't play.
And
But
I think they had some Albanians in there too.
And they
yeah, but
really
it's a
don't
good
play.
show. Did y'all watch Godfather Harlem?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit had me just sad when Malcolm X got killed, even though I knew it was gonna happen. But
I know. It was sad.
yeah, you're like, damn, it's like you watching it all over again, kind of thing.
Right. Like we know it happened, but actually seeing it in action, even though it wasn't him, it was still like
Yeah,
it's still when Denzel Washington played him, it was sad then.
yeah.
And today is the day that Martin Luther King died, got shot
Yeah.
Today is?
55 years ago. Mm-hmm.
Today?
Yep.
Wow.
And y'all just now bringing that shit up?
You know.
This Negro.
We're supposed to lead with that.
You know, you listen to his speech, I've been to the mountaintop. Because that was the last speech that was actually the speech he gave right before the day.
God, what is this?
Yeah, that's when he told Jesse Jackson, "We're chasing them hoes, Jesse."
That's the
Huh?
speech he gave, but on the night prior, and then he died that day. They say that it's like a prophetic. As he talks about his life and living, and if he doesn't make it, and all that stuff.
I need me some new insurance.
Yeah, add me to it.
What? I might. Shit. You like to ride motorcycles?
No. I mean like the
So
beneficiary.
$15,000 policy.
No. I mean like the beneficiary.
I send the money with.
Oh, you want to be the beneficiary of it. She has whole children.
They be all right. They ain't gonna do right by the money.
It don't matter. If I ain't here, it don't matter. That's on them.
We'll split the wealth equally.
I did between my kids. Yeah.
Selfish motherfucker.
Get your own. I'm pretty sure you're in a union and everything. I am pretty sure that you got good health.
What am I do with my own money if I die?
What?
I said, what am I do with my money if I die?
You give it to your ghetto triplets. Shit.
Not ghetto triplets.
I don't like where this is going.
It sounds like you did it to yourself.
Not I said that wrong. Not ghetto triplets, hood triplets. Sorry, kids.
What, Michelle, sleep?
Probably.
No,
Oh,
Chef,
I had
she
my
sure
eyes
sound like it.
closed. I had
Chef
my
came
eyes
back to let
closed.
you know she was not asleep.
Oh, now she sound like Granny. You better turn my station back. I wasn't asleep.
I was watching that. Granny, you are not watching booty videos on BET.
Yeah, exactly.
And they would argue with you. Yes, I was. My grandma, you was thinking, no, I wasn't.
Grandma, you was not in here watching Rex in Effect. Get out of here. You better leave me
Granny ain't
alone. You done
watching,
gone off your rocket.
Granny ain't watching BET Uncut.
Nah, that's how night she was watching QVC with the TV blasting.
Yeah.
And this was some, give me a piece of paper and a pen. I need to write this down. Can you order this for me?
All right, y'all. I feel like my dinner done, so I got to come off of here. But I'm gonna leave it
You know
up.
what, Jason? Go to hell.
I can leave it up if y'all want to keep talking.
Nah, we good. Michelle sleep anyway.
Wait, I got something to ask y'all. Now, Jason, you can get off. Like, you can take us
Well,
up.
we can get on duo for that.
Yeah, get on duo.
Just make sure you don't add somebody
Hey,
else.
Okay, well,
somebody who don't have all of the numbers, please do the group call.
I'll do
That
the group
means
call. I'll do it.
that means Jason can't do it and JR cannot do it because
listen,
both
I
of
can do it
y'all
because I
got
can
them
delete them.
all.
can I make
Huh?
duo doesn't work for some reason on my phone anymore? Like, let me call you all. Let me make a new. Yeah, that happened to me too.
All right, I'll holler at y'all later.
All right, love you, Jason.
Love you.
Hold
Good night,
on.
guys.
You ain't saying nothing, Jay. You just can't log out like that.
Yes, I can. I say good night, guys. Don't forget
You
to hit
ain't
the like
shit.
and subscribe button. We hit like I forgot we was on live for a minute.
Oh yeah, it just felt like a regular old Tuesday, huh?
It felt like a regular on Tuesday.
Yeah, all right. With no sponsors or nothing, huh?
We ain't got no sponsors or nothing. It's all good. We sponsor
What?
ourselves.
Well, we're gonna sponsor by Murray's hair grease now. Juanita's bump and curl.
No,
All right.
girl.
Bump and curl. Dang.
That's all right.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Good night.
All right.